Eventually, at some point, for every YouTuber, they want to change their content. They want to do something different. They want to make their content either better or more beneficial to them or more beneficial toward their subs. They want to change their content. Now, I've wanted to do it, and I'm pretty sure many YouTubers have wanted to do it. I mean, that's factual. You can't really argue against that. I'm pretty sure you subscribe to someone right now who has changed their content in a way that maybe you either like or dislike, or maybe you don't really care for it and you just want them to be happy, which is a good way to be when you're a subscriber. I mean, you know, you got to keep in mind that YouTubers are people. They are real people, and they have things that they got to do outside of YouTube, or maybe they just get bored at some point, just like you or anybody else. And sometimes they just want to roast other YouTubers, and then when someone confronts them about it, they try to pretend like nothing happened and try to sue them. But we're not here to talk about those people. We are here to talk about the ones who just need a little advice on changing their channel just a bit. There are two groups of people that can be majorly impacted by the change that you make to your channel. Those groups are the group of people making the content, or just yourself and your subscribers. In my opinion, you don't really have to focus on your subscribers. You are the master of your own destiny, and you are the one in control. You can do this. You can win anything. Who cares about your subs? Even if they subscribe, it's the views that really count, so it doesn't really matter. Even if they dislike all your content, it doesn't matter. Guess what? Views equal money. On a serious note though, it's important to make sure that whatever change you make to your channel is something that you can, run by your subscribers. Basically, just kind of let them know that the change is going to happen. Now, the three major ways you can change your channel is in terms of the demographic in which the channel is aimed towards, your genre of content, and the style of which you upload. So, smallest to biggest, in my opinion. Smallest change you can make is the style in which you upload. Maybe you want to go from edited content to not so edited content. Maybe you want to go from short videos to live streams, longer videos, whatever change you want to make, like length, quality, etc. Or what you upload in general in terms of like the game you play or topic you talk about. It is important to, branch out to different audiences and try to appeal to multiple groups of people. So I understand why you would want to make this sort of change. Now, if you're going to go from small videos to live streams or any change like that, just make sure that you don't forget about the audience that enjoys whatever other content that you were uploading before. For instance, you always do live streams, right? So now you want to do edited videos instead of live streams. I would say still do live streams occasionally, but also have those edited videos as well. That way, multiple audiences are happy, multiple groups of people are happy here. You're not going to please everybody, but who says you can't try? Now, demographic. This applies to race, age, or just the type of people that you upload for. Everyone likes different things, and if you upload to appeal to a certain audience that likes what you like, and you change that suddenly your taste changes. I guess it's okay to do this, but at the same time, you're going to lose subs most likely, and it might be criticized depending on what change you make. Now, for race, doesn't really matter, okay? I don't know why you would be uploading for a specific race anyway. Don't do that. Anyways, if you're doing it for kids and you go to adults from children, you got to do the transition a bit subtly. And if you've been doing content for children for a while and your channel is growing vastly, I don't see why you would stop. But if you get bored making content for kids, I guess you can do that on the side, but then make another channel. Because if you start uploading adult-oriented content for kids, or adult-oriented content or teenage-oriented content, while also having those kids as a fan base, not really going to be a good idea. You definitely will be criticized for it. You definitely will get some hate for it. I would say just make a new channel if you're going to make that sort of change. If you're going to focus on just changing up the topic a bit, not a big issue, it's going to be all right. But side note, for the whole kids thing, fuck kids, dude. Who cares about children? Moving on, number 3, genre. By the way, that was a joke. Chill out. Don't fucking lose your mind over me saying fuck kids. Chill, okay? Chill. And don't fuck kids, fucking pedophile. All right. So, genre. Genre, I mean, I feel like this is the biggest one because it's your style of content. So that's really, it draws in tons of different types of people, whether it be kids, adults, black people, white people, Mexicans, Hispanics, anybody. It could draw in anyone. Okay. You upload your content, and it's for a wide variety of people within your audience. So it affects a lot of different people when you change it suddenly. You are okay when it comes to changing this. You can do this because if you're the one who wants to make the change, it's not really going to affect you. You're not really going to be angry. It's not going to affect you mentally, but it will affect you in terms of the external factors such as your income, because maybe some people might start unsubscribing. Maybe less people will watch your content now because you decided to change your genre from gaming to commentaries, or from vlogs to gaming, or from something along the lines of politics to movies. I mean, big changes like that, going from apples to oranges, people are going to notice that change, and it's going to affect them and you because it affects them. So again, it's important to just let them know that you're going to make this change first of all, and you don't want to forget about that audience that likes this sort of content. You don't want to try to alienate them. You want to make the change a bit subtle. Here's an example of making the change a bit subtle. Let's pretend like I'm changing my content. What's up YouTube, CJ Extreme here. I don't want to do video games anymore. If you like video games, get the fuck off my channel, and I'm gonna upload some commentaries now. Very subtle. That's how you do it. Seriously though, just kind of ask them, can you do this? I'm sure a lot of them are gonna be like, yeah man, go ahead, do your thing. But in the end of the day, there are gonna be those people who don't say anything and will just leave. That's just how it is. And you just kind of have to accept that. If you're making a change, there's something that's going to happen. There's going to be some sort of consequence. And consequences aren't always bad. You just have to, roll with it. Or don't make the change at all. There's no way that you can just avoid any consequence whatsoever. Now you can have very little impact. You can have very little effects on yourself. You can have very little issues to deal with. But if you want to make a change to your channel, just be considerate of your subscribers.